Good morning. Today is Mosiah Chapter 14. It's very small. It is, I think, just 10 verses, maybe 12. And Abinadi is quoting Isaiah chapter 53. So he's still in the court. He's still giving his message to King Noah and his priests. And he's decided to quote Isaiah chapter 53 to them. And we've already been through the Isaiah chapter, so they didn't give a whole lot in my supplemental. But basically, that whole chapter is just talking about the mission of Christ. How he comes down, how he atones for our sins, and how he is raised. So it's just a tiny little paragraph. And it highlights, who shall declare his generation? When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. The question of conscience raised by this passage is profound. Do we consider ourselves to be of the seed of Christ? Do we accept his offering and demonstrate that acceptance by responding with obedience and valor? If so, then he shall declare us to be of his generation, to be his seed, his sons and daughters as joint heirs with him in the courts of the Father. Abinadi confirms this hope in a later passage, which is Mosiah 15, 11, and 14. So that is an interesting question. Do we consider ourselves to be the seed of Christ? What does it mean to be the seed of Christ? How does the seed of Christ act? How do they behave? What do they do? What are their actions? In other words, what does it mean to be a disciple? But in this case, to be of his generation, if you think of generation in the way that we determine it, in the way that we, like the millennial generation, Generation X, that kind of thing, baby boomers, those are the people with whom you are akin, who you have the most in common with, who you have shared experiences with. Anyways, just some thoughts this morning, that's all. All right, love y'all. Have a good day.